Hey guys, it's me, Candy, the Celestial Goddess. I'm gonna just do a quick just because read right? Let's just do it quick just because. I'm just gonna pick one card and we're gonna go over it. It's gonna be probably short. I just wanna like kill a little time. So, okay, it's Venus and Cancer. So your Venus could be, well, good, because I need to do Venus and water. So I'm gonna do Venus and Cancer right now, and then Venus in Scorpio, and then Venus in the moon, right? So this is Venus in Cancer. It's one more. Venus in Pisces, right? So Venus in Cancer, right? Okay, Venus in Cancer. The moon aspect is important to me, right? It's important here for Venus in Cancer. The moon aspect, because Venus and Cancer placement. Venus is feminine, and also the Cancer moon is feminine. So it's all dependent upon femininity. What has been shown, like clear examples, right, of healthy femininity, right? What it means to be feminine. But where are they going to learn this from? Both men and women, the mom, their mothers play a key role in here. They now in family systems, right? When you study family systems, the mom, her role in a family is very important because that would be like what, the Queen of Cups, right? Hopefully, a Venus in Cancer is born with a Queen of Cups as a mother, because if you were Venus in Cancer placement and you was born with a mother who is a Cancer, is some sort of water sign, either rising, either one, really. You, yeah, in the yeah, Venus in Cancer placements would probably do really well, probably done or is doing really well with a mom who is a Cancer, a Pisces, or Scorpio, either in the rising, the moon, or the sun. They will do really well with them. Yes. Both sides. Because let's start with the feminine. If it's a man, because his mom is going to be his first example of what his first experience with feminine energy, from the time he come out to the time he is put on her breast, right? Drinking. Yeah. So establishing, right? It's important for men, for both kids, but I'm talking about men now, to establish, right, a healthy bond between him and his mom. Because men go to their mom for emotional support. Now, depending on what that's like when he go to her, then yeah. But if it's a healthy, right, woman, especially with a water placement in either the first, the second, or the ascendant, then he might do all right. The mother, yeah, the mom might, yeah. But dep- depending on, yeah, how feminine his mother is, or how comfortable, I should say, she is with her femininity. Now, we all know that depends on the time, the space, depends a lot of things, because now women, right? Sexism is an issue. Our safety is an issue. Now, and if we going back, now it depends on how safe, like his mother, right? And how safe she felt, right? In expressing her femininity. So yeah, it could have in many different ways. So if he had a Queen of Cups for a mother, then she's usually really good. Queen of Cups are really good when it comes to handling emotions. This is what yeah, water. They're really good at that. They guys, because now who do they go to when they have all of this emotion? They can't most of the time go into their father, or if it's something they want to cry about. I mean, actually cry tears. Who are they going to run to cry tears? I give it to you. They mother, some feminine energy, who's accepting, who's receptive. Mother, grandmother, aunt, even could be a sister, even, yep, a cousin. Now, the women here, it could be crazy because now Venus in Cancer, right, is the love nature. Ooh. Now, Cancers are very moody. See, now it's different from men because men, how they handle and deal with their emotions off the rip, is different because they're men. So from the time that they're born, they know that they're boys growing into men, and so how they handle their emotions is, they how they handle it is important because they are men. So yeah, they only gonna feel comfortable with crying and all of this stuff with certain people. It needs to be done, right? It's yeah, but who they gonna do this with safely? Now a girl, she needs now. It's the same thing. The same rules applies. I feel for a girl growing up with this placement. If her mom is healthy, yes, then she has a better chance because then, I like the guy, because she's a girl who's also moon energy, right? Off because it's feminine. But now, if she's born, because then the problem with Cancer is that, and how I know is from raising a Cancer, a daughter who is yeah, Sun and Moon in Cancer. That girl is that's a moody mother effer. Yeah. And sometimes, I don't know what her Venus sign is right now, but I'm just talking about from her moon and her sun being in Cancer. Sometimes, my daughter, yeah, she at me. I'm a Scorpio mom, but then and other times, my daughter, she's diamond. She's 26. She's a spoiled, but yes, but she could also be very, very mean to me. Right. So girls are tricky because of the moon energy and really, and what's hidden. And you think that now, when it comes to dealing with moon energy, right, is what's hidden. Now, and Venus is and Venus being action oriented. Cancer, not so much, not all the time. No, laid back. They could be like princesses. Yeah, they think they're a princess, and the world revolves around them, and everything is me, 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 me. So their love nature, even though Venus is very action oriented, the Cancer part of them, especially if it's like if they double moon, they feel like they entitled to it, and they could be very jealous, like Venus women, girls of other siblings. Now both the other sibling, if they have other siblings, forget about it. If they are like a middle child, oh man, see all these moving parts. Yes, with a Venus and Cancer, this is because this is Two of Cups energy. It affects their soulmate. Really, yeah. Now I mean, most people we bump into, especially right, they're soulmates in some way, and because Cancer is is fluid. How do you contain it? How do you contain the moon energy? How do you contain it? Can you put it in a container? And Venus, you probably could get. You could go outside to get earth, right? A piece of dirt, some dirt. You could find stones. Venus, you could get flowers from Venus. I just went and picked a flower on a nature hunt. Wild roses. But the moon is tricky. How you get the moon? Probably by being in the moon energy. But now they tend girls, Venus, they tend to run from it. and want to, yes, live in denial. Now both could live, yep, could find comfort in living in denial and not wanting to really deal with the truth. Now the boy, because it's opposite, like the boy, Venus, and he might look up to his mother, right? In terms of determining what his love nature is gonna be, right? Because Venus is all about your love nature. We all got that in our birth charts. But his example is gonna be from his mom, right? Now, depending on how he feel about his mom, if he had some emotional, a healthy emotional attachment to her, then he got a better chance of, right, meeting a woman and going off and getting married and having some sort of healthy relationship because his love nature, right, is in Cancer. Yes, he needs a lot to love. So this Venus in Cancer, especially for a guy, he definitely needs a wife who is a water sign. I would say in the sun sign. And yeah, it would be the medicine if he didn't have that. The girl might not, her mother, maybe not. She might, is yeah, especially not in her early years, maybe later on. Because even if, like, if the Venus and kid, as you get like a water sign mother like me, I think that the daughter, could, I don't know if my daughter's a Venus and Cancer, I'm just saying, could have some resentment and might set out to intentionally set a new path away from, yeah, from her mother. I don't really care how good it was, um yeah, or how bad. They will want to some set like a new path, set some new path and some new trial. Now, is it going to work out? A mother like me would say, beloved, by all means, go ahead. And later on in life, right? Maybe when because a Venus in Cancer, I feel like a Venus in Cancer woman is probably not going to she probably won't have children until later because she's more studious, right? Yeah, she's going to think about this because her being a mom and the role that she's going to play as a kid. Because see, now her mom plays a role. So she's going to think about somebody in the right is going to think about, okay, so after, probably after she has children, because the Venus in Cancer, I feel women is very self-oriented. They very selfish. So they all about the self. So as soon as they're finished with their self-fulfilling needs, yeah, then they think about, they usually have children a little bit later, probably like 30, when cause the Venus part, they need to be more studious. I need to make sure, and you got to be careful here. Control issues, right? Venus and Cancer women, control issues, one way or another. But the key thing here is for Venus and Cancer is femininity. What, and finding out, okay, what what it means. What does it really mean to be feminine, feministic? What does it mean? And it's like theory and practice, because obviously Venus and they're going to look at their moms and make some sort of observation growing up, and then deciding, okay, right, is this something that I want to continue with? Because now Venus affects your second and your seventh house, your money, your possessions, all that other stuff, but your soulmates and also your business. So see, everything is connected here. It all, it all, yeah, goes together. Yeah, for Venus and Cancer. So they're likely to probably grow up in a home where the mom could be very Venetian, right? Venus highly aspected in her birth chart. So she could be all about aesthetics, right? Beautiful. She smell good. She could be a teacher working in a school. Definitely a wife, married. She could, yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy. So the Venus, yeah, a guy, a boy, I feel like will probably most likely be born to a woman, a mother who is probably Venetian, Taurus, yeah, or Libra with this placement. Because Venus is highly aspected here, yeah, because it's Venus inside of Cancer. So what their mothers, yup, love nature. Yeah, yeah. So men, let's get something up. The question here, right, is uh what are your strengths? What are your strengths in relationship? Kindness, empathy, etc. Right. See, all things that are influenced by your mom in your childhood home. Those are this is kindness, right? I don't know if is that feminine or masculine. Probably both, right? Empathy, both. Yeah. See what I mean about that's what I mean about that's what this is what I mean when it comes to masculine energy. And yeah, what does it mean for a man to be kind? How does a man show his kindness? How does a man show his empathy in all of his relationships, work and yeah, kindness, empathy, etc. Because they supposedly feminine, right? So if these are feminine emotions, right, and things like that, which here are considered strengths, right? Who, right, his mother, how kind she was. See, the King of Pentacles, mhm, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, right? So, right now, here, the King of Pentacles. But now, is this the father? Probably. Who is likely some sort of earth sign, right? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, right? Now, it could, yeah, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, which is probably, yeah, his father. But Jupiter is here with some sort of expen yeah. And, ooh, the high priestess here. Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So, okay, now Venus for me, right? Since we talk about the Three of Pentacles, what did this look like? Because now, when we talk about Venus energy, Venus is the Hierophant, right? Virgo is the Hermit, and Capricorn is right. See the Devil. So I feel like Venus and Cancer men have to find out. Okay, so a lot it's likely that their fathers, when it comes to like, okay, this feminine thing is connected to religion, right? It's because yeah, in some way, or government state. It's some yeah. So for a boy, I'm saying like a boy, if his father, yeah. What his father does is also important because this is the King of Pentacles. This is, yeah, the King of Diamonds. That's the big fish. So now, Is or isn't his father a big fish? Now that remains, yeah. That's the question. Is or is not? Is his father a king? Now, also what comes up to me here too is, okay, so if this is, say, a hierophant, right? The Taurus, right? So, or even Capricorn, the devil. Religion, spirituality is very important to these, yes, to these people. It's a part of socialization. It's attached to their social lives. So something here, see, Six of Wands, and this is publicly, right, it coming out. It's a six, which is related to Venus, I believe. So it's coming out, whatever this is, like the masculine, the boy, right, or man with the Venus and Cancer. Right now, it's highly likely that um they're looking at this on the ascension path, like they seeking, right, some sort of spirituality, religion, something like this, and asking questions, and probably is really thinking about what role spirituality, religion, socialization, how much it played a role in their growing up. So that yeah, because the see this Knight of Wands is broom. This is the broom. This is sweeping energy, a sweeping actually of the soul. And here, see, it's orange. So orange for me, yes, it's the color is like orange. And these cards, red is easy because Mars come up with on the swords is red. So it has to be a mixture, yes, of Leo and Sag. And Sag is here. Sag is about foreign trap. So that's what I mean. It could be for parents like who foreigners. Mm-hmm. Because Jupiter, foreign money, foreign travel, philosophy, see, higher learning, all this other stuff the boy is thinking about. But now, see, after he now he's looking at his dad to see, okay, yeah, how does his dad fit into all of this stuff? See, see, in the Seven of Pentacles, his past investments, what his father been, right, investing investing in the past. Yeah, because we started up with Venus and Cancer, right? And talking about how important the mom is because yeah, his mom. But now he also is looking, it comes out his dad or some men in his life, the King of Pentacles, who would likely be, right, his father. And if you want to say Venus in Cancer, his father could be a Taurus, right? That goes inside, right? His mom and conceives him, right? But some expansion here. It's a see High Priestess. This is for me, right? As a energy, High Priestess energy, right? So if he is the leader of some wherever he is, let's say if it is something to do with church, because it's some sort of connection. It's like the Three of Pentacles here. Some commitment made either in the state, right? Where you go justice of the peace, getting married in a church. Something like this. And so he is, yeah. So yeah. Even if this is a boy who grows, if this is a guy who grew up in a church, he looking at, yeah, his mom. And how deep did she go into being, yeah, into this spirituality stuff? Is she, yeah, because if you saying you about God and all this stuff, ain't God love? Then you should be kind. And at times you should be able to be empathetic, right? And if his father was somebody who was in a church or something like this, his father should be able to do that too. It could be considered because the King of Pentacles is son, usually son and is the most feminine sign. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's feminine. But because he's comfortable with yes, with showing his femininity in some way. But it's through kindness and empathy, all of that. It could be considered weak, but I don't know. I don't, but maybe whoever this is, right? The idea is to avoid, right? If this is somebody who's seeking to avoid, right? Yeah, doing the same thing and ended up angry and having to go, because now it's this for me, this is like, this is Leo, it's sun, and it's Sag, it's orange. It deals with the sacral, which deals with what? Emotions, both for these cards. So they deal with this. I feel like the father here deals with his emotions in a very, yeah, a negative way. But it's a combination of fire and water, which is good. I guess is what he needs to do. But now this whoever this is looking, yeah, see how, yeah, to the future too. Because the Seven of Pentacles is here. That's the past. Past investment. The star is the future. Again, how this proof Uranus, right? And all that generational stuff that go back to you could father, grandfather, great grandfather, mother, grandmother, great grandmother, all yep, that stuff. And yep, he's looking at it. Oh yeah, yep, and chariot. I said Venus, right? Second and seventh house. In order to probably avoid, see, doing the same page of wands and yep, page of pentacles. Probably having children and yeah, doing yeah, repeating the same thing all over again. Because see, the Knight of Wands is here, and this record is out. Six of Wands is out. Yeah, his father presents himself like the King of Pentacles, probably, right? But it's more like, yeah, he's yeah, angry and fiery and has toxic, yeah, emotions. So the girl, right? Look at the girl, the same question. What are your strengths in relationships? Kindness, empathy, etc. What are your strengths? Your so a Venus and Cancer placement are I would guess is are they I guess they are ordained to figure this out somehow. This is a part of their journey. They love it. Yeah, relation in love. So at some point, I would think. I mean, when are they? Because at some point, yeah, they're going to get married. These are smart people, though. Venus, yes, because Venus is studious. It studies. So I take it Venus and Cancer. You've been this is something that you've been learning since you came into the world, right? Yep. And I guess it's probably and it is, and we go through relationships all our life. A lot of us we go in and out of them all the time, and at some point you want to find out what the fuck is going on, right? Right. And yeah, like you trying to see, right? You trying to the idea is you trying to manifest the thing, but you keep trying to, right? But it sometimes it just don't turn out right, and you be trying to act like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Because this is not my intention. So how is this happening? So it because self awareness, you start to become aware, right? Yourself. And it's only through coming to, right? Because now these people are journey, right? We talking about people who are on some sort of spiritual journey, right? And as you travel along this journey, these things they come into your awareness, but first about yourself, and then you have to say to yourself, right? Because when you with yourself and then you with God, right, and you asking all of because who you asking these questions to? Most of the time when it's inside, you saying, God, please, what is going on? Why is this happening to me? Why? And then I don't know, something happens, and then you be like, Bing, my mom. Then you start to think, and you start to, okay, my mom. And then if you can, you start to look at her. And you make certain observations, and then your dad, right? Then you start to look at him, and you be like, "Wow, okay, right." So now, yeah, certain things you want to keep, right? The things that are good and that were good, you want to keep, right? But the things that weren't good, you have to be able to admit it to yourself, so that how you gonna avoid them if you living in denial? Which is the girls? Yes, good God Almighty. I bet you. Venus and Cancer, they throw themselves into work. They'll work, you'll work. Yeah. It's usually it's some sort of social, yeah, something to deal with society, social. It could be like a non for profit. It could be, yeah, yeah, in the healing arts, yeah, throw themselves into it. Avoidance, all the difficult stuff they don't want to deal with. Emotion now, because Cancer now, yeah, like that. I know. How do I know which one be a sword? Knight of Swords. Impulsive and angry about it though. But what I tell you, they all about this life. Not a yo, they all about this life. Not a they will throw themselves into they would throw themselves into this type of relationship, this type of work, or working for themselves. Yeah, nice lives, beautiful, dress nice, aesthetics, all of that stuff. But I feel like this is who they attract, right? Yep. Now, why would a Knight of Swords be attracted, right? A knight be attracted to a Nine of Pentacles? Yeah. Why? It's the child, children, angry. Yep. What I say? Yep. Yep. They work a lot with this population. I feel is I feel is good, right? In some way to just deal with it because they have an issue with dealing with emotion. But somehow it's like God's way of making them address it and stop running. because it's likely that they too grew up in some an abusive, yeah, abusive home, a household where abuse was, yeah, but it's with the sword, so it's with, yeah, verbal abuse. That one, it could be sexual, yeah, with for the boy. So I feel like, yeah, this, yeah, probably reminders, yep, with us of her, yep, her father. Because it's likely that she has issues with her father. Yeah, that she needs to clear. So she will be attracted to these type of people. Yes, attracted to these type of guys who are like probably verbally abusive, or she works with them in her everyday, yeah, life. Guys, yeah, they attracted to her, but it's on purpose. It's God, because she got an issue with her father and dealing with Emperor. It's aggressive energy. So she is trying to avoid. Yeah, she should be trying to avoid. Is probably trying to avoid abusive relationships. And just like I say, ask like how. Okay, but she finds comfort in work and being in the, yes, the same. Yeah, and guess what's it? Because she's more smarter. Yes, because she's gonna stay single and work. See what I'm, also she take a job. It could be in law enforcement, it could be in government, it could be in law, but helping the night, yes, and learning, right? Because I said these type of women, right? They usually get married a little bit later and focus, yeah, social, yeah, socializing, social, because they're learning from this process. And yep, because she wanted a yep, she need a man who got some, yep, a cup, ace of her, yep. And then guess what? Yeah, look, balances out. Who? Okay, you think I'm fucking playing? Balances out. Yeah, balances out. Because this is a karmic reward, 6 to 6. Venus, who's this? Yeah, balances her ass right on out. And guess what they got? Yeah, the Knight of Wands, soulmate, karmically tied to, yeah, the Chariot. So this came up for, he came back. So whoever this Knight of Wands, this is somebody they father, right? Who, yeah, this is spiritually in fire suit. Because if we, yeah, it's Sag and Leo, the soul is karmically to a sweeping, because it's connect. It's two of wands. It's connected to some soulmate, and yeah, taking some action, and yeah, and it's 6 of cups, 6 of cups, and guess what's back? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles again. And guess who else? Yeah, the King of Swords. Because somebody King is, yeah, the King is, yeah. So, yeah, Venus in Cancer, since it is Venus, right? I'm going to do Venus in Scorpio. I think I did Venus in Scorpio already, but since I'm here doing Venus again, right? Since it's so important, everybody. I want love. I want love. I mean, we all want love, right? So I'm going to do, yeah. So I'll do Scorpio and Pisces in another video. So for the man, give me one. You because I should be able to look up iron forage for everything. Get the information. It's the two of cups. That's one you can look up. Venus in Cancer placement. What are your strengths in relationships? Your strengths. Ooh, this is good, guys. The fairy godmother. So God, yes, it's the seven. So your godmother, yeah, if you have a godmother, your godmother is a soulmate. She could also be a Cancer. I don't know. Maybe call her and talk to her about some stuff. Girls, just look it up and you could find, yes, I'm sure you could get some sort of, yeah, I'm sure it's online. Girls, oh wow. Oh my God. Wasn't I just talking about this? Ugh, I can't. Is his name something of Night Romance? Oh God, the Night Romance. So is it Mick, the Night Romancer? Something like this. It's hard for me to read his, yeah, like the calligraphy on here. God, I'm just telling you the truth. You even see the number at the top. Can you see it? This is, yep. Is it 42 or 6? And Venus and Kid, if you watch it, stay away from drugs. If you're doing mushrooms and shit like that, stop it. Cause Necromancer, this is, yeah, it's like magic and all this other shit. So I don't know. Greek origin. So yeah, it's like magic and all of this stuff. Hopefully, yeah, girls, you better stay away from this motherfucker. Whoever. I'm just, yeah. I mean, it depends on what kind of magic it is they doing. I say, I don't know if you want. Why would you want to be with somebody who calls themselves a necromancer? Or you come from a family of necromancers, like somebody in your family does this shit. Your yeah. I stay away from it. Don't do it. Now, I don't know. Go look it up. Why this will come out? It got, yeah, doing magic, ladies. Now, it got something to do, yeah, that runs in your family. So it might be what you are clearing right now. So you communicating with the dead and all of this shit. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, that, I don't know. But to each his own. I don't know. I don't see. I think this is an avoidance because all of this is good for the girl coming up. I think, yeah, avoiding this. You see how, yeah. So, guys, I hope this helps, right? Peace out.